Odie Loke Sports Info here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odie Loke keeps it real. Yeah, you guys, let's get into this video, right? So John Fury and Dean Whyte, right? They have another back and forth about, like they got into it at the weigh-in this morning. Right? They had a little debate at the weigh-in this morning. Yeah, they end up shaking hands at the end, right? The crowd went crazy, but what's up with these guys? Right? It's like, then they meet up a little later on, and I'm about to show you the little later on, part when they meet up, right? And they stand by each other and they have a little debate, whatever. But it's like, bro, what's wrong with you dudes, man? You dudes not fighting, right? Y'all not about to get in the ring. Sit the fuck down. Right? Sit down. What is wrong? Why are y'all so riled up? Plus, they gave John Fury a mic. And that probably was the best thing to do. Right? Because I see where his son, come on. I see where Tyson Fury get his talking from. I see where Tyson Fury get his talking from. His damn daddy talk, just nonstop talking. It's like, bro, you want to be your son. UGC Flame, like, top of the AM, top of the morning, brother. Or I don't know if you're in the UK or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but John Fury with a mic in his hand is like, it's like gold. You feel what I'm saying? Because this man, he loves to talk. Exactly, bro. Man, now his daddy a clout chaser. He trying to live, he trying to live through Tyson Fury, and that's obvious, right? That's obvious, right? Because he probably wasn't as successful as Tyson Fury. He had to provide, right? He had to be a father, right? You feel what I'm saying? And he made it easier for Tyson Fury, and now Tyson Fury is he done brung the family out right? He done brung the family way higher than John has, right? And that's no slight to John. You feel what I'm saying? That's no slight to John because he's a father. He did what he had to do. But at the same time, the man with a mic, it's like this man just was nonstop talking at the press conference, though. I'm going to show y'all, right? I'm like, bro, like this dude. No, I'm from Cali, bro. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm from Cali too, bro. Man, I'm out here in Cali. In the Watts area. Yeah, man. So John Fury, right? But him and Dean, I don't know what's up with these guys. They need to really calm their ass down because y'all not fighting. Y'all not about to fight. You and Dean like to talk too, right? Dean Whyte, he like to run his mouth too. So it's two dudes who love to run their mouth. They full of emotion. And you feel what I'm saying? Like one is old, one is younger. And they talking about respect and all. It's like, bro, just calm down. Y'all go to y'all neutral corners. And you feel what I'm saying? But I'm about to share what they was going through, in the press conference just a few minutes ago. Man, because it's like these guys, they need to really sit down. Shout out to Frank Warren's Queenberry Promotion for this video. This is for educational purposes only. Let's look at it, y'all.
And Frank here putting good shows on. It's all working out brilliantly. He's an amazing kid.
Well, look, we're going to bring in another guest, and we're only going to do this because they shook hands earlier and had a good embrace. We're going to bring in Dean Whyte for Frank. Just a quick hello. Dean, join the stream.
I'm inside. Come in.
You're here.
I've got to go anyway. I'll phone you back. I'm inside. Yeah.
Dean's in the stream now, Dean. If you want to squash in just a little bit more. Look, I saw something earlier. I saw John. I saw you guys have a bit of a shadow box, but it ended with a handshake. It ended with a cheer from the crowd.
Absolutely.
It's all respect, right?
Listen, one thing in the world, if you don't get respect, it's disrespect. That's what I always say. It's either you respect someone or they just disrespect. As far as I'm concerned, we show the respect. It's cool. I didn't have nothing. I've always seen him and seen this man. I've always been respectful, irrespective of what you might something you say in interviews. That's by the by. It's entertainment business. We can't go into emotional factors.
Look at them. Look at these guys. It's like, why are y'all so angry? It's like, y'all.
When you see someone and they give you the respect in front of them, you got to take it for that. That's how I deal with things. Anything other than that, I come here, you had a little shake about, but then we gave a little, and it's man. So as man to men, you deal with men and give credit and respect where it is. The boys done it on the stand the other day. We done it here today, and the fans done it. And this is the most important thing. This is the sport we love. So we've got to be grateful and have great pride in squashing things either by what Dillian and Tyson's going to do on Saturday, trying to get the title, or being amicable and just saying, well, let's talk it as men or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's all good.
Is it all good, John?
As I'm concerned, it's all good in the hood.
In the hood. God damn.
Trying to put a bit of Brixton chat in there.
Come on. John's the hood man from the other ends.
The only fighting you need is in the ring. End of story.
Absolutely. You're gonna get paid big money.
Frank Warren said it perfectly. The only fight you need is in the ring. And I agree with Frank Warren on that. What's up with you guys? But it's funny, you know, like it's very entertaining, you guys.
That's right. It's about them, not anybody else.
Absolutely, and I agree with that totally. So it's not really about me or him, but sometimes things happen and it goes that way. I think I saw an interview, he said emotions was there and he kind of sensed something. There was actually nothing going on, mind you, but it's down to interpretation, so it's fine. I wasn't even mad because, like I said, that's his son. I said to him, that's your dad, I get it, but you got what I'm trying to say.
The only thing is, like I'm saying, he's a big dude. Pushing security all over like school.
No, it wasn't.
I'll tell you
I was actually hold on. Now you crossed the line. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get.
Look! It started off civil. Now here they go again. Now you crossed the line. It's like, what the fuck? Hey man, they selling the fight. Let's just be honest, you guys. These two guys are selling the fight. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, you born in the Hawthorne area? Okay, shout out to Hawthorne. These two guys are selling the fight, you guys. Come on, I mean, it's like, what the fuck? Sit your ass down, man. I bet you that Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte, they just probably like, what the fuck is up with these two guys? Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's my brother, that's your daddy, man, but they got some kind of, they own thing going on, bro.
I could get the security guys, because what happened is I came forward, I said, excuse me, and then he said, Dean, we got to wait a minute. The guys behind me, I was with a lot of guys, they tried to push. I said, no, let's wait, because this has been going good. I don't want you lot pushing and causing it to get into a melee, because you know we've mobbed up people. Once everyone starts pushing, it goes left. I didn't say, when the guys are there, and I said, listen, and then the security said, I'll let Dean through, but the ones at the front didn't hear him. So what was happening? I said, listen to that guy, he's calling. Then he turned around and he said, oh yeah, he can come through because Dillian was calling. I did not push none of those guys at the front. But anyway,
exactly. If you got a son, you'll do the same thing now, Dad.
I got my sons are 28, both of them, big boys.
When they weigh in, there's only be them up there anyway. So it's cool.
And when they fight tomorrow, it will be only them up there also.
There's only them two going to be up there anyway.
Dean, look, before we let you go, tell John why Dillian Whyte wins on tomorrow night.
Look, it's going to be a hell of a fight. For me, listen, I'm a boxing fan first and foremost. Tyson Fury, very skillful fighter. I'm a fan of Tyson Fury because I'm a fan of boxing. He's done great stuff for the sport of boxing. Tomorrow, I just feel it's Dillian's time. Dillian's waited a hell of a long time. One thing, and Tyson knows because we've knew them a long time with Peter and all those boys from Belgium, Manchester, all over, all over the place. And we've linked them. Tyson used to come to Dillian's early fights on Channel 5 and we sat together rooting. He's saying, Dillian, throw this shot, dude. It was all camaraderie, we was together. So I know the journey both guys have been on. So for me, it's like, like it's obviously I'm backing my bro, I'm backing my family. You got to back yours and do what you got to do. At the same time, I'd rather keep it because I'm thinking both guys know each other. It's selling the fight and doing stuff. The fight's been sold. There's nothing. There don't need to be any disrespect or shadowing. And I was so happy Tyson and both guys done that because it showed the pride in what this is. They know who they are. They know who they are. They're fighting guys. But yet again, going back to what we were saying, Dillian, it is his moment. It is his time. I just feel like he's in a great place. He didn't have to go through the mental battle.
One thing I can tell you guys is that Dean loved to see. He loved to hear himself talk just like John Fury. He just rambling. It's like, bro, they ask you who you think gonna win the fight. You feel what I'm saying? They just ask you who gonna win the fight, bro. And this dude is just rambling. He's just talking about, about when Tyson Fury came to his fights and doing all this. It's like, bro, we don't want to hear all that. We want to hear who's gonna win the fight. You feel what I'm saying? But this is, top of the morning, Tom. John is like that friend that you can't take anywhere. Exactly. Him and it seemed like him and Dean is like them people that you really can't take nowhere. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That they always looking for trouble. Right? They always looking to get into something. Because these two guys sold the fight. These two guys right here have sold the fight. Right? You see Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte, they laughing with each other. You feel what I'm saying? But these two guys, they want to, man, like they pushing to the front. They want to face off. It's like, what the they want to face off, right? And let me get a weights for you guys. Tyson Fury weighed in at 264 and 3/4 pounds. And Dillian Whyte weighed in at 253 and 1/4 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? So Tyson Fury is coming in lighter, right? He's coming in like 14 pounds lighter than what he was against Deontay Wilder. So he wants to move, right? He wants to be a little lighter on his feet so he can move against Dillian Whyte. See, when he fought Deontay Wilder, he know that Deontay Wilder wasn't really a mover like that. So he can gain weight. So he can absorb the power of Deontay Wilder. And that's exactly what he did. He gained weight so he can absorb the power. But with Dillian Whyte, he doesn't hit as hard as Deontay Wilder, but Dillian Whyte moves, right? He moves more than Deontay Wilder. So Tyson Fury wants to be lighter on his feet so he can move around more. And you feel what I'm saying? So that's why he lost 14 pounds, right? He's not worried about the power as much as he was worried about the power with Deontay Wilder, right? Because we all know that Deontay Wilder got, he got concussion power. I mean, shit. Now we can say what we want about the man. He's a little delusional, a little crazy, but I miss Wilder. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I miss his crazy antics. He gave me content. Wilder he was the content giver. He kept on doing crazy and delusional things out there. So, he kept on saying crazy shit. And it's like, bro, he's the gift that keep on giving. So with Deontay Wilder going from the heavyweight division is really kind of boring. Like, I got to be honest. I really got to be honest. You feel what I'm saying? It's really kind of boring since Deontay Wilder ain't there talking his crazy talk, and you feel what I'm saying? Talking about he want to kill people, and I want to cripple you in front of your son, and all that crazy talk that he used to be talking. You feel what I'm saying? So I know a lot of y'all miss it too. Like all of, like we know that Deontay Wilder didn't have the best resume. We know he beat a lot of tomato cans, right? We know he beat a lot of cab drivers and dishwashers, right? We know this. But some of the best content, shout out the Punch quote, Exactly. Like some of the best content came from Wilder, bro. Come on, man. Like, we got to really, we got to really keep it a buck. Wilder had the boxing world really entertained, right? Like him and AB when AB was on his shit, and Keith Thurman. You feel what I'm saying? When Keith Thurman was really talking his shit, I mean, Keith Thurman had it lit too. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys. So, man, like it just seemed like that these guys, they just got some kind of weird, like weird thing going on. It's like y'all need to sit on down and chill the hell on out. Tyson Fury and Dylan Whyte are cool, right? They going in there as boxing men and they doing the should they boxing thing, right? And best man win. They already know that. But y'all two dudes on the outside, oh man, you got to do this, you got to do that. Oh man, look, because you said this and you said that. It's like, bro, like calm the hell down, Dean. Dean love to hear himself talk though. Love to hear himself talk. All we got now is Tony. Harrison, yeah, bro. Man, but all we got now is Tony Harrison who be really talking that shit. Right? We really don't got nobody. I mean, like when we really think about it, right? It's really nobody. Yeah, you guys, but let's go back to Keith Idec page, right? Because I want to share that picture again, right? Because I want y'all to see if it's photoshopped or not. Man, like, I don't know. But it doesn't look photoshopped, right? This is where I got the weights from, too. Tyson Fury just came in 12 pounds. No, 12 pounds lighter than, yeah, he came in 12 pounds lighter. Not 14, 12 pounds lighter. Man, than what he weighed. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, bro. Okay, now where was that picture at? Where did I get that picture from? It was somewhere in here. Did I go to a page and get it? Yeah, I think I went somewhere and got it. Yeah, you guys, but that shit just was crazy to me. I'm like, yeah, you guys, but shit, I don't know where the picture went. This is what I can't really understand too. Let's switch subjects. This is what I can't understand. Why is everybody so right? Like everybody is jumping for joy that MK Global is out of business, right? Everybody is jumping for joy that MTK Global is out of business, right? You go to the LDBC channels, they pray, oh man, like they out of business. It's like it's a hooray thing. Why? Y'all don't think that they got other promotional companies doing the same shit that this man was doing? Huh? Y'all don't think that he probably was competition and people wanted him out the fucking way? See, like people they never look at it from that angle, right? Why? Because all these motherfuckers are crooks and criminals. What are we talking about here? People talking like, like Al Heyman, Bob Arum, and and all these other motherfuckers ain't crooks and criminals. Huh? Just because they do it in other ways. They all crooks. I mean, come on. Shout out to Dolomite. You know why they're doing it, but they got everyone distracted right now. Yeah, bro. Nah, Bob, Don, and Al are angels. Yeah, man. Man, like they are angels, bro. They are really angels. They have never fucked over nobody. Nobody. Right? Nobody. Bob Arum didn't want to pay right up, but Bob Arum didn't pay Evil Knievel. If y'all know who Evil Knievel is, the dude who jumped over the what? Should I think 17, 18 buses, risked his fucking life, broke his back, did all type of crazy shit. Bob Arum didn't pay that man. And he was white, so people be acting like that these guys are, it's like the dude from MTK Global, he just like these other motherfuckers. No, he just was competition. That's what I'm looking at it as. He was competition. He was starting something that was going to be cracking, right? Because he had top fighters, right? That was coming over there. He had top fighters that was coming over there. Tyson Fury, right? Terrence Crawford. He had other top dudes that was going to go over there. And he was competition. So how do you get rid of competition? You start snitching on them. Bro, you start snitching on them behind the scenes and you get rid of competition before they can even get started. Come on. Bro, like, ain't nobody stupid. Oh no, but MTK Global was actually good for the boxers, and that's probably the main issue their competitors had with them. They didn't give a damn about the crimes committed outside of the boxing pre. Exactly, bro. They don't care about but Don King killing somebody. And that's a fact. He went to jail for it. But come on. Frank Warren got shot. It's like, what are we talking about here? Frank Warren literally got shot by a boxer. People don't know this. You feel what I'm saying? People literally don't know this. And a pocket will of largely money. Exactly, bro. They don't, bro, like whoever the one that has tax issues are the ones that could be the rat for the US government. Yeah, bro, like something is up, man, because they just ratting on this man. Y'all ain't ratting on nobody else. He's competition, and we got to get him out the way. He can take over boxing, right? He can take over boxing. We can't allow that. So we have to get him out the way. And now I got all these people, oh man, but MTK Global, man, they shut down. They shut down. Why? Just because a boxer that you didn't like was signed to him? So you feel what I'm saying? Petty ass people, bro. Just because a boxer that you didn't like was signed to MTK Global, you wanted the whole company to be destroyed, right? Man, because you think that they're going to go to the PBC, right? And that they got to sign with the P. No, they don't. No, they don't. I just don't understand it, though. It's like they can point out certain people crimes, but they can't point out other crimes. That's what I be telling y'all on my page. It's selective outrage. It be selective outrage for shit, right? Just like PEDs, right? It's selective outrage. When it's a fighter they don't like, oh man, it's 100 videos. It's 100 videos. But when it's a fighter that they like, it's no videos. It's making excuses for them. It's deflecting. Right? It's moving the goalposts. This is just what these people do, right? Just like let's talk about the biggest, look, let's talk about one of the biggest, oh man, liars, right? The dude Fanon, right? He put out I seen the title. No, he put out Spence versus Ugas does 500,000 pay-per-views. See? Stuff like that misleads the boxing fans. Stuff like that is just purposely lying. You just purposely lying to the boxing fans because you know that these people don't do no research on your channel, right? You know that these people can't Google nothing. I don't know. I mean, shit, that shit boggles my mind, but they don't Google shit. They just hear what these people say and they just repeat it through these chat rooms, right? See, when you come to my channel, I don't want you to believe me. Look it up for yourself. Please, please, I want you to. Look all this shit up for yourself. Don't believe Odie Loke. Look it up for yourself. On That Was a Fool Who Said for 500K, I heard T Street say, but didn't say the name of the fool. Oh, yeah, bro. 500K. I don't mind saying their name. Man, now, if they doing bozo stuff, I mean, shit, you got to point out a clown. Right? That go the clown with the red nose and the big shoes. Come on, man. And the reason that I do this is because I love the sport of boxing and I hate to have the fans misled for clicks and super chats. Why? Because you have no integrity. Right? You have no honor. So you willing to do anything for money. You willing to do anything for money. That's all that tells me. If you will blatantly come on the internet and lie when you know it's a lie, everybody else who does research knows it's a lie. Even the people who was in the ring know it's a lie. Right? That means you have no integrity. That means that you will do any and everything for a couple dollars. Man, Fanon is actually clueless about the sport in general. But, bro, man, he just makes up shit. As he go along, he just makes up shit, though. Like, he's a bullshit artist. It must pay well. Oh, yeah, bro. Man, like, they getting paid. Man, like, they getting paid pretty nice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, him, Blue Blood, but all them dudes, 78, Trill Box, all them dudes, bro, they getting paid a nice, right? Because they getting paid by the PBC at the same time. You have to understand this. They getting paid by YouTube and the PBC on the low, right? And the PBC, probably Showtime, they probably getting paid, bro. They probably getting checks from other places. I'm not knocking them for it. I'm not knocking them for their money. Get your bread. But why mislead the fans? Why bullshit the fans? Why play with the fans, mind? If you tell them the truth, oh, you probably won't get, oh man, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you probably won't get what you would be getting if you tell the truth, right? So you got to create a narrative to keep it divided. You create a narrative to keep the boxing community divided, and you run with your narrative. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And until your narrative play out. That's why they really don't want this Earl Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford fight to happen. They've been pushing this narrative for 4 years. They've been eating good off this narrative, right? That's why they didn't want Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua, because they was eating good off the narrative. See, and people got to understand that. But shout out to Dolomite. Ness falling out with water exposed to play game. The PBC had to serve. Exactly, bro. Ness, he even, bro. Man, but Ness, he even explained it, bro. Come on. Come on. Like channels like Boxing Egos, like Dante's Boxing Nation. Y'all don't think they getting paid by the PBC? Huh? Of course. All these dudes are getting paid, bro. They getting a little check on the side from that. Then they making their money from YouTube, right? And they eating. Shit, it's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing. Let me say it again. There's nothing wrong with that. My mans, salute. Get your bread. Get your bread. But why mislead the boxing fans? Right? Why have all this confusion? Why lie? That's basically what you're doing. You're lying. So that means you have no integrity and you will do anything for money. You feel what I'm saying? You will lie for money. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I'm still trying to look for this picture though. Man, now when I find the picture, I'm trying to figure out where did I go last night, man, because I went on one of these things. I think it was the 39K one. Let me see. It wasn't that one. It was a 39. It was a 39K. When he talked about the attendance, I think. Let's check this out, man. Let's see if this would work. Man, because I want to see that picture again. Oh, here it go. Yeah, here it go, you guys. This is the one. This is the one. Let's share it. Okay, now you guys look at the picture. I'm going to enhance it and all that. I'm going to make it full screen. What you guys look. Okay, now let me go back. Oh, damn, I got to go back. I got to go back so I can get right on the picture. Hold on. Look. Man, now somebody tell me that I'm not tripping. What is that? Look. That's not photoshopped. Is it? I don't know, you guys. Like, what? Man, like, what do y'all think? Man, because that just look weird to me. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Is it Photoshop? It doesn't look like it is. Hey, that just looked like when he out of shape. You feel what I'm saying? When he out of shape, his chest does that. So when he's out of shape, he starts to, I don't know, you guys. Like, and then the guy who had said something about it, he was like, drug doper Spence. Yeah, bro. Like, it looks weird. Like, y'all leave y'all comments in the comment section. Why? Because it looks weird. Exactly, man. Like, it looked like he on female hormones, and that's what they said that the steroids that I looked up last night, it puts estrogen in your body, right? And it makes you grow excess breast tissue. It makes you grow excessive breast tissue. Right? It makes you grow excessive breast tissue. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, like I know that the Earl Sexual, no, bro. Look at your man. Look at your man. Look at him. You explain it. Did he post it or was it on another site? I replied on another video. I think someone photoshopped that. Okay, well, it was this guy. I guess it was this guy that posted it, but I remember him posting a picture like this. Let me go and see. I don't know. Okay, now where can we go? We're gonna go to his page. Let's go to his page and see. Let's go to his page and see if he posted it, because I don't know when he will post it. Let's go to Earl Spence Jr. page. Let's see if he posted it. Go through some pictures. Go through some pictures, you guys. Yeah, y'all know we on Earl Spence Jr. Twitter. And we going through pictures to see if we can find that picture. Yeah, man, he got this Chevelle though. Hell yeah. When I feel that, Earl. That Chevelle gonna be stupid. Yeah, you guys. Look at that dude. Oog is just taking punishment. That dude should be ashamed of his fucking self. Just standing right there. I go to groupies. Groupies. Look, he did that. He did that. He did that. Yeah, man, he does fucks up your eye. You know, so Earl, he fucks up your eye because he keep on jabbing at the same eye. Man, you know, like once he have an eye swole, he keeps going for that eye. You feel what I'm saying? See, now, but when you look at him right here, look, it doesn't. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be Photoshop. Let's look though. It could be seriously Photoshop. But he in serious shape though. Look at that dude. Look at that dude, man. That dude's in serious shape. And we haven't seen him like that. Woo-wee. In a long ass time, you guys. In a long time. We haven't seen him like that in a long time. Okay, now what y'all say? Salute, man. But top of the morning, brother. Vital results came in only a few days before the fight. Exactly. Man, like that dude Keith Idec want to release something on, 2 days before the fight. Like what? Like what? And you said you had it from February. Please knock it off, bro. If that was Glot, it would still show when he cuts. Wait, go back to the old photos of Ronnie Coleman, Mr. O. It doesn't go when you cut weight. Has to be cut out by the doc. Yeah, you guys. So I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if he posted it on Instagram or where's the picture posted at. You feel what I'm saying? But Earl is something that's going on over there at the PBC, right? We already know that Jermell Charlo was complaining about testing with Castano, right? We already know. See, now this is what Earl was really on. See, like Earl wanted to sell merchandise at the fight. See, now that's what he really was. This is how they get, a lot of money too, right? They sell their own merchandise. Like Spence sell his own merch. See, you feel what I'm saying? Man down hats. You feel what I'm saying? Spence sell his own merch at the fight and stuff like that too. You feel me? So he makes a lot of money off that too. I heard that he don't start getting paid no percentage of the pay-per-views until he makes over 150,000, unless he clocks over 150,000 pay-per-views. Then he starts making money. you know. And me, I actually don't think this fight did that well, right? Right, because if the fight did that well, they would have been released the numbers. Right now, we have to remember when Earl Spence Jr. took on, right, when Earl Spence Jr. took on Sean Porter, right after the fight, damn near the next day they had the numbers. Right? They had the numbers so fast, it was like, damn. I've been VADA testing for every fight since Kell Brook. Dude is a clown who ruined lives and dreams and other athletes who went against the athletes he gave PEDs to. No, you don't. Why? Because you didn't test. Oh yeah. Well, no, shit. Look, because you fought Kell Brook before you fought Ocampo and Lamar Peterson, and you didn't test for both of those fights. You didn't test for Ocampo and Lamar Peterson. You started testing for Mikey Garcia again. See, now don't you see how this dude just be lying? See, he just be lying like we don't remember. You didn't test Earl Spence. You didn't test for Ocampo and Lamont Peterson. You didn't test. You was in the IBF. See, that's just how quick you could catch up Earl Spence Jr., bro. But you can clean D-ball out your system in about 6 to 9 hours after usage that they use as diuretics, as blockers, but they can still pick up traces like they caught Canelo. Yeah, man, but they raised the levels. Remember that, Punch Quote. But they raised the levels of all that shit. Right? They raised the levels. So the little bit that he probably would get, busted for, that's a level that can go through now. Right? That's a level that's acceptable now. Right? That's a level that's acceptable now. Right? Because Canelo, he got caught on it, but that level that he got caught on, he can pass, right? Because that's acceptable now. Because they raised up the levels. So, come on, man. Like it all making sense, bro. It's all making sense. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's just how quick you could catch up Earl Spence Jr., bro. Right? Because it's like, Earl, you didn't do VADA testing for Ocampo and Lamont Peterson. And that's a fact. You was in the IBF. You didn't really have to do VADA testing. You was in the IBF. You had just won the belt from Kell Brook. Kell Brook and Eddie Hearn made you do VADA testing. They made you do VADA testing. And then you enrolled late. According to Victor Conti, you enrolled for the Kell Brook fight late. Facts. Come on, bro. I don't have to lie and make up shit. Right? You enrolled late. So you could have got all the benefits of the PEDs, right? Because Kell Brook because Kell Brook was trying to get extensions, right? He couldn't get that last extension, right? Because the IBF, they was putting pressure on him to fight you. If he probably would have got another extension, he probably would have whooped your ass, right? Because his eye would have had another 3 months to heal up. Right? Because he was winning the fight. The IBF didn't want to give him another extension for his eye. So he had to fight you. Come on, man. Like, people don't understand that I was around. I was actually an Earl Spence Jr. fan. You feel what I'm saying? And I overlooked all this, right? At that time, I overlooked all this because I was an Earl Spence Jr. fan and I wanted him to get that IBF belt, period. I was biased, a hypocrite. I mean, like, you feel what I'm saying? Bias is a motherfucker against Kell Brook for no reason. Bias is hell against Kell Brook for no reason because I'm thinking that Earl Spence Jr. is really an animal. He really want to fight everybody. Right? Until that little black dude from Omaha come to 147 and his whole energy change. And it's like, this dude is acting like Keith Thurman now. You feel what I'm saying? He's acting like Thurman. So you just now was hot, tough man, boogeyman. You haven't called yourself the boogeyman since Crawford came to 147. Since he said, man, since he met you in the back and said, hey, how you gonna be the boogeyman when I'm chasing you? Right? That's a fact. I never seen Jason, Freddie, and all these people get chased, and you feel what I'm saying? Like Michael Myers and them, they get chased. No shit, they always doing the chasing. They always trying to take you out. But y'all, this just goes to show that Spence Jr. is just a hypocrite. He don't think that we know. He see, like, he think that boxing fans are dumb as fuck too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't think that we got a memory back that far. It's like, Earl, you wasn't enrolled in VADA for Ocampo and Lamont Peterson. So all that saying, oh yeah, I've been enrolled in VADA since Kell Brook. Yeah, you enrolled in VADA for Kell Brook. And then you didn't enroll again. And then you enrolled again for Mikey Garcia. Right? And then after that, you probably had to start doing VADA, a little bit of VADA, right? Because you had, because you was in the WBC, right? Then, I mean, like, you was trying to mess with the WBC, so you had to get in the program. Then Sean Porter and them, they made you test. Right? Sean Porter and Kenny Porter and them, they made you do VADA, right? Because he had the WBC belt. So you had to do VADA. Right? Now, all of a sudden, we get way to Udanis Ugas, right? Way to Udanis Ugas. You haven't fought in, what, 17 months, some shit like that. And you come in there with Superman energy. I mean, well, shit, it wasn't really hard for you to have that much energy, right? With a dude that ain't throwing no damn punches back. Right? Dude, every time he throw a punch, he damn near hurt you. To the body and to the head. That's what it seemed like. Every time Ugas was really throwing punches, he was hurting Spence. Y'all better look at that fight. Every time Udanis Ugas really threw a punch, he caught Spence clean and he was hurting him. Right? And he was really hurting Spence. Like, he even caught Spence with a jab to the face. Spence buckled a little bit. That's probably why he had to put his hands in his pocket. Right? He probably like, bro, I'm gonna fuck around and accidentally knock out this dude. Right? I'm gonna accidentally knock him out. I'm not even trying to hit him like that. And I'm just catching him flush and he, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he caught him with that body shot, Spence bagged up. Like, I'm like, damn. Spence is weak to the body. Spence is weak to the body. Right? Like, he love to throw body shots, but he don't love to absorb them. Right? So he weak to the body. Right? And after that car accident, his chin is really suspect. I can't lie. Right? I can't really lie. If you look at Ugas box work, they were feeding him to 10-0 prospects like Amir Ahman. That's like first 3 defeats. Dude got lucky. Should be a journeyman. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. Like he's a journeyman. Eudanis Ugas just caught Manny Pacquiao at the right time. See, that's why I told y'all that it was part of the PBC plan to extend this shit out, right? See, y'all have to understand that the PBC last year, right? If Earl Spence Jr. would have took on Pacquiao, then what? Eudanis Ugas, he would have been Eudanis Ugas, right? Do you think that they would have sold like 39 something thousand tickets at the fight if Eudanis Ugas wouldn't have beat Pacquiao? No, that was a selling point, right? That was a selling point. Eudanis Ugas beat an old Pacquiao, right? That's coming off a 2-year, layoff, and he's 42. Like it's like, come on, bro. I mean, for real, right? But hey, I can't knock him because Crawford wanted to fight and Spence wanted to fight too until he got pulled out of the fight, right? For a better plan. Right? He got pulled out for a better plan. Let Eudanis Ugas fight Pacquiao so he can build up some kind of name. Right? Because you still have to fight Eudanis Ugas anyway. That's what people really don't understand. Spence still was going to fight Eudanis Ugas anyway. Even if he fought Pacquiao, he still was going to fight Eudanis Ugas for that WBA belt. Right? He still was going to have to fight him because he was the champion. So, no, pull back from that. Let's let Ugas fight him, get some kind of buzz, some kind of buzz off of it. Right? Because Eudanis Ugas, he doesn't have, really no fans, right? So let's get some kind of buzz off of it. And then we put you in a fight with Eudanis Ugas, right? Even though Terrence Crawford is free, right? Because we can make that fight with Terrence Crawford, right? Because the last time Crawford was in the ring was what, November? December, January, February, March, April. That's 6 months ago. No, 5 months ago. December, January, February, March, April. Yep, 5 months ago. That's 5 months ago. So they couldn't have, so they couldn't have struck up a deal for him to take on Terrence Bud Crawford? Yeah, they could have struck up a deal. Why? Because Crawford, right after the fight, he became a free agent. Right after the fight, he became a free agent. So yeah, they could have struck up a deal, but no, they already knew that Eudanis Ugas was going to be next. And they made sure Eudanis Ugas was next because they paid Stationis some step-aside money. Right? Because Stationis wanted his mandatory with the WBA, but Al Heyman and the PBC paid step-aside money to get Eudanis Ugas out of that fight with Stationis. Right? When they could have just saved all that money and gave it to Crawford. Right? And this is a guy who said he doesn't need a tune-up. So make it make sense. You can't make it make sense. It was a plan. It was all a plan. Right? It's all a plan. Now, I'm trying to figure out this IBF situation, right? Because they saying that Boots is going to become the mandatory, but I don't know. I don't know if he's going to become the mandatory. Right? See, plus I don't know. I don't think that Al Heyman wants to risk Texas like that. right? I don't think he want to do it. I do not think he want to do it, man. It's too much on the line. It's too much on the line. Earl Spence Jr. is a last thing going. I mean, that's it for them right now. Name another star that the PBC got like that. Right? Wilder fell off. Right? Now he could come back and he could still be the man, for the PBC. But Wilder, he has fallen off right now. Right? It's only Earl Spence Jr. Right? Then it's Tank. Man, and we know that Tank, he ain't moving no numbers like that in Atlanta like that. Serious. So Earl Spence Jr. is the one that's selling 39,000 tickets, even though they was $45, some was 45, $50. And it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he sold that many tickets. Hey, like, even though they probably gave out a lot of them to Girl Scouts and, and Pee-wee football, Pee-wee, basketball, I get it. I understand. Right? Because I heard it was a lot of kids in the building. Right? So I get it. I understand. They was even giving out tickets out here in California on the radio. Right? They was even giving out tickets on the Port Away podcast. So come on. But hey, now he is the biggest thing that the PBC got going. So are they willing to risk Texas in the only market that they really got popping, right, to fight Crawford, a dude that's not signed with them? Right? Are they willing to do that? Especially seeing Earl Spence Jr. get buzzed and get hurt by a dude with 12 knockouts. See, like, people got to understand Crawford has more knockouts than Spence have fights. People really don't put that in. I mean, like, they really don't put that into perspective. This man has more knockouts than he has fights. Come on, y'all. Think about that shit. More knockouts than he have fights. And y'all expect, it's like, come on, bro. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, the new boxing fan is crazy. Oh, man, he's just going to overwhelm him with volume. Okay, now what about when he get hit with a flush punch like Sean Porter hit him with? Or a flush punch like Kell Brook hit him with? Or when he get hit with a flush punch like Udanis Ugas hit him with? From a guy with power who has more knockouts than he has fights. What's going to happen then? Right? Because you could go all volume. You could be throwing a lot of punches. You could be throwing a million punches until you get whopped with one. Crack! And then your whole game plan goes out the window, right? That whole game plan goes out the window. And that's what Crawford is going to do to him. He's going to let that volume shit go. Woo-woo. He's going to get a nice, accurate punch. All Crawford need is like 1-2 accurate punches on Spence. And he's going to feel it, and he's going to bag up. Because we already know when Spence get hurt, he goes until the high guard. And he's going to, come on, bro. Like, man, shit, I just see it happening. But Earl will get stopped by Bud. But Crawford is going to sit there and stand behind high guard, getting hit. Oh yeah, man. He's not going to sit there. Like, come on. Like, why would he sit there? Exactly, bro. Like, Ugas sat right there, took all that punishment, and didn't get dropped. Okay, his orbital bone got broken. Okay, you can break anybody's bone if you hit it a million motherfucking times. right? But you never dropped this man. He never wobbled. Sean Porter even wobbled Udanis Ugas. I want y'all to think about that. Right? He caught Udanis Ugas with a right hand coming in. Bam, Udanis Ugas. He stumbled back. Don't y'all remember that in the fight? Udanis Ugas, he stumbled back and Sean Porter looked at him like, ooh, boy, I got you with that one. You feel what I'm saying? Even Sean Porter was able to do it. Abel Ramos was able to do it. Ray Robinson was able to do it. Come on, Amir Ahman was able to do it. But Spence, he just volume puncher. And then he gets a stop. And I told y'all before the fight happened, they're going to get a stoppage for Spence by any means necessary. They have to get him a stoppage. He has to get one, right? He have to. Crawford is demolishing everybody. He have to get one. Right? They got to make him look like something. He had to get it. Crawford is wrecking his, man, Crawford wrecked his best fight. Right? Porter sent him through the ringer, and Crawford just wrecked the man. Sent him to the shadow realm for a second. Right? Shit, and if you look at the tape, see, look, I want people to go back and look at the first knockdown between, but just go and look at the whole sequence, the first knockdown, the second knockdown. You can see Kenny Porter in the corner. You have to really look. Kenny Porter is in the corner looking, and you see his eyes. Look, man, like people, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like Kenny Porter in the corner, like, oh shit, my son is getting beat the fuck up, bro. Earl will get stopped in 4 rounds. Earl has no foot movement. He comes straight for Earl is food. Oh yeah, man. But all that Terrence Crawford gonna do is check hook him and throw uppercuts. Right? He gonna keep that jab going. He gonna keep the jab going. See, look at what people don't understand about Earl Spence Jr. He got a great jab. No, he doesn't. Let's go to the tape. Let's go to the motherfucking tape. Right? Spence versus Ugas. Punch stats. Okay. Let's go to the tape. Oh, Spence has a great jab. No, he don't. Right? Stop the bullshit. No, he has a busy jab. No, he doesn't have a great jab because he doesn't land a lot of jabs. You feel what I'm saying? He's not accurate with his jab. He has a busy jab. And I want y'all to think about that Udanis Ugas was a sitting fucking target. He was a sitting target. And look at Spence. He threw 308 jabs, landed 24 at 7.8% on a statue. On a statue. Right? Gotta go back and count punches. Ain't no damn. Exactly, bro. Ain't no damn way. Man, like Udanis Ugas in what? Damn shit, I forgot what round it was. Shit, like the man only threw like 6-7 punches. And they said this man threw about like 40. It's like this man ain't threw that fucking many punches. This is how you know that the punch stats be full of shit. Bro, like, you feel what I'm saying? They saying that Udanis Ugas threw what? Total punches. This man threw 541 punches. Where? They said Udanis Ugas threw 541 punches. Where? In what reality? In what universe? In what universe? Come on, bro. In what universe did this man throw 541 punches? Man, now you know it's cap, bro. So they see, this is what I be telling people. They want you to believe their reality. They don't want you to believe what your fucking eyes seeing. So people want to tell us Udanis Ugas threw 541 punches in that fight? You serious? Are you serious? See? They want to warp our reality. Exactly, man. Man, I guess we stupid, bro. Man, I guess we don't see what our eyes see. Right now, we looking dead at the fight. We can see that this man is not throwing no punches. He just getting lit up. But at the end of the fight, they said he threw 541 punches. Right, within 10 rounds. It's like, okay. See, look, and I want people to look at it. Spence threw 784 punches, landed 216, 70 of them to the body, and couldn't drop Udanis Ugas. He threw 476 power punches, 192, 65 to the body, and couldn't drop Udanis Ugas. Make it make sense. He has all this power. No, he doesn't. He beat you up with volume. That's what he does. And people talking about his jab. Oh man, his jab is just so accurate. His jab is no, it's not. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Look at Udanis Ugas is right with him. Look, Udanis Ugas landing more jabs to the body. That's what he should have kept on doing. He should have kept on throwing the jab to the body. Right? Because he doubled him up. Come on. Now look at Udanis Ugas. He threw 279 power punches, landed 77, 18 to the body, but he hurt Earl Spence Jr. on multiple occasions. And he threw less power punches. Man, so people got to, right, they got to take that into account. Right now, let's go and look. Spence versus Porter. Punch stats. All right, now watch this. Now watch how Porter, he can just get off, right? See, now this is the thing about Spence. Spence, he lets you get off punches. Right, now look. Total punches, 745, 744. He only beat Porter by one punch. Right, he only threw one more punch than Porter. Right? Look, he got hit 172 times by Porter, who is inaccurate. Right? Look at the jab. 329 jabs thrown. He only landed 37. But people saying he has this great jab. No, he don't. He has a busy jab to keep you active, right? To keep your guard coming up. That's what kind of jab he has. He doesn't have a good jab, right? No, he has great body work and power work, right? Yes, he has great work like that. He has that great work, great power punches and body work. But when it comes down to his jab is vulnerable. Look, Sean Porter out jabbed this man. Sean Porter, right? Sean Porter, man, but he does have a good jab, right? Because I'm going to show y'all what he did against Terrence Crawford. Right? Because Porter has a good jab. But I want people to understand that Spence is not an accurate jabber. What the hell are we talking about? That's at 11%. Right? That's 11%. He threw 745 punches, landed 113 to the body. And he barely dropped Sean Porter. I want you to think about this stuff, you guys. And Sean Porter barely touched the mat. Right? And Sean Porter barely touched the mat. I mean, so what are we talking about here? Oh, Spence has a great jab. No, he don't. Come on, let's put Crawford in there. Let's put Crawford in there. Come on, man. Now, let's go to him and Crawford punch stats. See, now you see that he got off 174 punches. But look at Crawford. Crawford, he controls the fight. Look. Yeah. Look, he got off more punches than Crawford and all that. But look at how the volume came down. Right? It's not no 700 and no, the value came down. And he's accurate. Total punches, he's accurate. Sean was pretty accurate too. But he accurate. Right? Okay, now look at his jab. 159 jabs. He landed 33 at 20%. Right? Come on. Now look at the power punches though. Look, now they power punches is even. But he's more accurate. See, that's the thing. Crawford is an accurate puncher, right? He's not going to waste shit. He's not going to waste nothing. When he throw a power shot, he's going to be sitting down on that punch. And he's going to throw it with power. He's not just going to play with you. Right? See, like, you feel what I'm saying? He's not going to play with you. Okay, now let's look at the jabs. Look, like Sean Porter, he was having success. He was having success. Look, he was having success until the shit. They really not, but both really not landing no jabs. But until like the 5th round, bam, he landed one jab. He didn't land no jabs. He landed one jab. Then he didn't land no jabs. Right? Shit. But actually, the 4th, he didn't land no jabs. So it's a different kind of animal when you're facing Terrence Crawford. All that busyness, all that activity. Shit, you see how all that activity got slowed down, right? You see Sean Porter, you see how he slowed down all that activity? That's because he was getting hit with shit that he didn't want to feel no more like that. So that slows down your activity. And that's going to be the same thing with Spence. He's going to feel some shit that he don't want to, truly engage with all the time, right? So he's going to be hesitant. That's what Crawford makes you. Very hesitant on jumping your dumb ass in there. Okay, now let me read the chats. Hold on, my G. You said Spence threw damn near 800 punches, but didn't land 300 on. Exactly, bro. Bro, man, like, it's crazy. Maybe they could include the amount of times hit. Exactly, bro. Man, I don't understand. Man, shit, I really don't understand. Spence is not accurate, has no power, no jab, just throws a lot of punches. Bud will put him to... Exactly, bro. That's what his fans don't understand. He's not that accurate, right? Spence is not that accurate. And it should take me back to that. Okay, now you see Crawford had them punches down low. Now look. He let Sean Porter get off 700 and some punches. You better not let bro, you better not let Crawford get off that many punches. Right? You feel what I'm saying? You better not let Crawford get off 744 punches. Bro, you going to the hospital. It don't matter if you win or not. You going to the hospital. Right? You better not let him connect at right now. You better not let him hit you 172 times. He got hit 172 times by fucking Porter, who's inaccurate himself. Right? 107. Bro, you let Crawford get off 172 shots on you, bro. It don't matter if you win or not. You're going to the hospital. Bro, like you're going to be pissing out blood. Something going to happen, bro. You can't let Crawford get off that many shots on you, man. Right now, man, he can get off that many shots on Crawford, right? Because all we see is that he just a volume puncher, and right now he just a volume puncher. That's all he do. Right now he hit. Come on, bro. Volume with no power. No real power behind it. Just volume. Right? Okay, now let's go him versus Danny. Okay, now let's see this punch stats, but him versus Danny. Right, look, and Danny was a statue too. Right, and Danny, he wasn't more. But Danny, he wasn't a statue like Udenis Ugas, but he was a statue too. Look, he let Danny. This man let Danny Garcia, flat-footed as Danny Garcia, get off a 700 punches. Bro, he cannot let Crawford do this. He let flat-footed Danny hit him with 117 punches. Right? Man, his jab was a little bit better, but look, he threw 419 punches and only landed 84 jabs. Okay, now look at their power shots. Look, now him and Danny was neck and neck. Danny threw more, and they landed the same amount. Spence just landed more body punches. So he let slow Danny do this. Right? He let slow Danny do this. Right? He threw 707 punches. Danny threw 700 punches. Man, no, he landed the jab at 20%, which is way better than Danny. He only landed at 3.9. That was horrible, Danny. You know what I'm saying? But come on. He don't really have a serious, accurate jab. He's just a busy fighter who throws a lot of punches, and that's what keeps him in the game. Right? He throws a lot of punches, and that's what keeps him in. Oh, okay. Let me go to the next one. Oh, no. I went to that one, too. Exactly. Like, Bud has longer arms than Earl, bro. Like, it's gonna be a good fight. But I just see Crawford, just in between that busyness that Spence is gonna be doing, Crawford is gonna catch him with some hot shit. He gonna catch him with some hot shit. Yeah. And Spence is gonna go on the back foot, and Crawford already know. Right? Crawford already knows. Seek and destroy. He's going to seek and destroy this man. Why? Because Spence, he's going to come in and he's going to be busy. Man, that's why I tell y'all that Spence has a Hispanic style. He has a Mexican style. That's what Mexicans do, right? In their style, they try to stay busy. They try to go to the body a lot and stay busy. The only thing about Earl is that he has a little bit better foot movement than those guys. Right? He has a better in and out game, right? He can get in, he can jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Right? He can do that a little bit better. But other than that, once he get clipped with some shit, bro, he's gonna retreat. He's gonna retreat. He's gonna retreat. He's gonna start backpedaling, and Crawford is gonna come seek and destroy that man. Excuse me. He's gonna come and seek and destroy that man, and it's gonna be shit. It's gonna be 90-night, or unless the referee just gonna stop the fight. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, before Spence can, completely get knocked out. That's what I think is gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? I think that the referee, that the referee ain't gonna let him fully knock out Earl Spence Jr., right? That's what I think gonna happen. I disagree. This is not a good fight. This will be Floyd versus Corrales. For maybe worse. Oh yeah, bro. Excuse me. Excuse me. Damn. Shit, there's wind out here in LA. It's crazy right now. Shit, this weather needs to make up its mind, bro. Be hot, then cold, windy, then raining. Shit, like it was raining fucking last night. Then it's shit, now this morning it's sunny as hell out here. Like, it's crazy in LA. Yeah, man, but bro, it's like, man, now Spence better not let Crawford get off that many punches, bro. Because if he do, it really don't matter if he win or not. He's going to the hospital. Period, point blank. Period, point blank, bro. So he better get his defense up. I mean, for real, he better work on his defense, bro. People saying that Crawford, he doesn't have that much defense. But shit, like from what I was looking, with him and with him and Porter, shit, he got better defense than Spence. Right? But Porter didn't even hit him 100 times. Shit, like Porter only landed 78 punches and shit within 10 rounds. Right? On paper, Bud versus Spence is a great fight. The fight at 147 and will be great for American boxing. The winner could be on the road to being real sports superstar. Not holding my breath though. Oh yeah, bro. Earl has no chin and zero head movement. Exactly. His head stays on the line too long. Right now, he can move his head, but he keeps his head on the line for too long. Too long. He keeps his head on the line too long. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes he backs straight up in a straight line. And I got to give that to Crawford. He does the same thing sometimes too. They back straight up in that straight line, and that can get them both caught. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Me, I'm being unbiased. You feel what I'm saying? So, y'all, I just wanted to do this video. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to do this video because I was really talking about the John Fury thing, and Dean Whyte. But y'all already know I start going into other boxing content and other stuff. But yeah, you guys, I have to keep it real. This is the last statement, right? I'm going to keep it real. I want Wilder to come back, man. After all said and done, I done talked a lot of shit about the man. You feel what I'm saying? But the dude was entertaining, bro. And he kept boxing lit, right? He kept boxing lit. He was the gift that kept on giving. So hopefully he comes back, right? Like hopefully he comes back, or unless we can get another entertaining person, man, because we need somebody that's real entertaining, right? That's going to keep us, that's going to keep content coming. That's going to keep us going. Right, because Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford, they both, like shit, it seemed like they both introverts. Right? They both like to be, right? Like they both like to be quiet a lot, right? They don't really like to talk a lot of shit to each other. You got to force them to talk shit. No, y'all want Wilder back? Yeah, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we need some entertainment, man. We need to laugh, bro. Come on. We need more laughs in boxing. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? We need the entertainment. Wilder was just a gift that kept on giving. He just was delusional, right? He just was delusional, man. He kept you laughing. Drop another story, keep his name relevant. Come on, man. Like, he just was the gift that kept on giving, man. And y'all know it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all know all the crazy shit that man used to say. We used to be like, this dude, what is wrong with this guy? Like this guy is literally out his fucking mind. Like, right? Right, but one day he a prince, one day he a god, he a king. He just, homie, he everything. Like, used to be like, damn, bro, this dude is out of his mind, right? And then his fans, right, like they used to just feed him. They just such yes men that they should just feed into it, and I just make him just, he just get more and more delusional. You be like that shit. Oh my God, man. Used to be like, damn, boy, Wilder is fucking crazy. His fans are crazy. That's why the Earl Spence Jr. fans are crazy, right? Because they just Deontay Wilder fans. That's all they are. They just fell off Deontay Wilder bandwagon. Now they on the Earl Spence Jr. bandwagon. That's it. They the same fans. They are the same fans, you guys. And they're not going to hold nobody accountable on that side. Right? So Earl Spence Jr., he could come out tomorrow and say, Terrence Crawford, like he was being, he was being hard and no, he was being unreasonable, in negotiations, man. So Al Heyman said, I'm gonna fight Keith Thurman, man. So I'm gonna fight Keith Thurman. Come on, right? And he won't get held accountable for that. Wilder was a walking punch out character. Exactly, bro. Exactly, man. Now, he was a walking character, man. He was like exactly, man. He was like one of them characters that you build on the game. It's like this dude. This dude was saying all type of crazy shit. You was like, this dude, did he just tell Dominic Brazil he want to cripple him in front of his son? Did this man just say that shit? Like, oh man, he's a living Boondocks character for real, man. Like, it's like he just was made up, right? Like, you feel what I'm saying? No. But one thing about Wilder, if he would have took his career serious, Wilder would have been unstoppable, bro. Right? Like, if he started working on body work and hand movement and pivots and all that stuff, like, Wilder would have been unstoppable. Why? Because he had the power. He always got the equalizer, the power, right? He always had the equalizer. So if he had all those other skills and all the shit like that, bro, he would have been unstoppable. But he didn't want to work at it, right? He listened to his yes men. They said all you need is power. He fell into it. And then he got his ass knocked out. So it is what it is. Yeah, you guys, but I'm going to leave it there. So subscribe to the channel. Damn shit, I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. That's crazy. Yeah, you guys. So subscribe to the channel. On what you say now? He can't box, but he had that right hand from the heavens. Exactly, bro. Exactly, Brenda. He's a colorful dude, bro. Like, he kept us all entertained, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I talk, bro, like, you can make a video on Wilder probably like every couple hours, man, from the shit he was saying, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when he came on Twitter, he said to Anthony Joshua, yeah, man, we got the money in the bag. I said, this dude is crazy. That ain't how you fucking negotiate no fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like who you think you fooling, Wilder? Oh yeah, man. Like when he said, nah, man, shit, I was kind of done with Wilder, man. Like when he did that when he did that coward shit to AJ, man. Man, shit, now when he was there at the Klitschko fight, shook this man's hand. Right, you shook this man's hand, said congratulations. Oh yeah, I want to do this I want to do this in America one day. Oh, okay. Right, you came way back to Alabama, then you started talking shit on Instagram and Twitter, huh? That's when I really stopped fucking with you. I said, what type of shit is that? I was like, come on, my G. Then he said that bull about his suit and Wilder versus Fury 2. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, like, you know, like when he wanted to wear the demon costume, right? That was a demon outfit. That's why he lost, because it was a demon costume. Right? You know what I'm saying? You trying to bring that stuff on Black History Month. Oh, this is for the Black History Month. No, it's not. It's a demon costume. And you got your ass whooped because you wore a demon costume, bro. Right? You trying to put that shit on us? No. It was a demon costume. You had red eyes. You had skulls all around it. All this evil shit around your costume. Right? Then you trying to say it's for Black History Month? No, it's not. It's for you. Right? You feel what I'm saying? So that's what, but that's when I really stopped, really fucking with Wilder. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, like this dude is a hypocrite. Like, you just now was over there in the UK commentary on the fight. You could have told, and you had your belt. You could have told him that in his fucking face. You could have said, hey, bro. You could have shook his hand. You could have said, hey, okay, now great win. I want to do this in America one day. But you know, if you want this WBC belt, you got to come through me, right? Simple. Simple shit. Put him on notice in front of the whole world, in front of that 90,000 crowd, in front of that 90,000 people crowd. Put him on notice. Bruh, if you want this belt in front of these 90,000 people, if you want this belt, you got to come through me. Right there, right now, after you just win. Yeah, man, I congratulated you. I gave you your props and all that. You know what I'm saying? But if you want the belt, you got to come through me. I'm not going to get on no plane and then fly way back to Alabama and then get on Instagram and Twitter and start talking shit to you. That's some bitch shit. Like, what? Like, I can't respect that. Then the LDBC, right, then the cult members, they come out, oh, yeah, man, no, we just going to support Wilder, through it all. Man, now, he's American. What? Man, so I was like, I was talking about resumes then. I'm like, but Anthony Joshua's resume is better than his. So, man, but who talking about resumes? He's a knockout artist. But we was talking about resumes. Anthony Joshua is bringing in the more money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I thought that y'all was talking about all that shit too. Right? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But you see, when it comes down to Earl Spence Jr., they talk about money. They talk about splits. They talk about all this shit. But when it came down to AJ, they didn't want to talk about that shit. Deontay Wilder deserves what he deserves. Right? So why can't Crawford get what he deserved? He deserved what he deserved. Right? What's the difference? Right? Then they start going into the, oh shit, man. Then they start making it racist. Oh shit, like AJ, he working for Hearn. He's a slave. He's this, he's this, he's this. You see the same thing that they was doing with Terrence Bud Crawford, right? Oh man, he's working with Bob Arum. He's a slave. He's this, he's this, he's this. Don't y'all see the similarities? Y'all don't see the similarities in these situations? And I've been told y'all that the Earl Spence Jr. situation, the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight is going to end up like the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight. We fuck around and don't get it. Right? One of these dudes going to lose before we can get the fight. Right? One of these guys are going to lose before we can get the fucking fight. Then the whole fight is done. Then everybody want to blame, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, when it's fucking Al Heyman. When it's fucking Al Heyman. Al Heyman, he didn't want to let Deontay Wilder go and make that $120 million. Al Heyman advised him against that. You feel what I'm saying? Al Heyman advised him and Shelley Winkle. Yeah, Shelley Winkle. Right, because you had some little grudge against Eddie Hearn because he was calling you Shirley Winkle. Huh? No, you got mad off of that. You had your little attitude. So you was trying to destroy Matchroom. Bro, you can't destroy Matchroom. That's what Shelley Finkel was trying to do. He was trying to destroy Matchroom. right? It's like you can't destroy Matchroom. Like AJ can fight anybody and get and sell out the fucking O2. Like, what are you doing, bro? You can't destroy them. Let Deontay Wilder go and make generational wealth. Right? And he had a great shot. Just think about it. He had a great shot to beat AJ. We all know that AJ Chin is kind of suspecty. He had a great chance to beat AJ. Now, just imagine if Deontay Wilder would have became undisputed champion. Undisputed champion of the world. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And he just made $120 million. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That dude would have been able to pick whatever fucking fight he want to fight. Right? Or he would have had to drop some belts, right, man? Because he would have had a lot of mandatories. But he would have dropped some belts. But the dude, like Al Heyman them fucked off his legacy chance, bro. They fucked off his legacy chance. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck what none of these cult members, LDBC motherfuckers talking about. Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel fucked off Deontay Wilder legacy fight. Right? Because they didn't want to deal with Eddie Hearn and DAZN. Right? Because they didn't want to help out DAZN. Exactly, like his handlers and bro. Mainly because they didn't want to listen to DAZN. They didn't want to help out DAZN, grow their platform. That's what it was all about. They didn't want to help DAZN grow their platform. Right? Because that's competition. Just like I was talking about with MTK Global. It's competition. And the less competition that they have, the better it is for these crooked ass promoters. The less competition it is, the better it is for the promoter. Man, and it seems like that people, they don't seem to understand that. So that's why all these, these promoters and all these outfits, that they so happy that MTK Global is being shut down. They doing this, MTK Global this, MTK Global that. Right? Because it was competition. And it probably was going to be better than their platform. And they probably was going to lose boxers to this. Right, to this promotional company. So let's get rid of them before they can even start real good, right? Let's get rid of them before they can even start real good, right? Shit, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to, I'm not going to, PBC did fuck up Wilder. Wilder should have had AJ Fury, got $100 million contract though. Wilder will never make $100 million. Exactly, bro. Man, like the PBC helped, exactly, bro. They helped Fury. They helped Fury. They boosted up Fury fucking career. Right? But I want y'all to understand, according to the LDBC, according to the cult members, right? According to the, the delusional PBC fanboys, right? Al Heyman is for the black man. Al Heyman is for the black man. So why the hell did he build up Tyson Fury? Why did he help build up AJ and Deontay Wilder? That's two black men. Why you didn't want to make that fight? That fight would have generated just as much money as Deontay Wilder in Fury. Shit, probably even more. Right? Because they had all the belts. It was for undisputed. Right? It was for undisputed in the lineal. So come on, bro. And how can, but what I'm trying to understand is, how can Tyson Fury be the lineal champion when he only beat Deontay Wilder? That's what I'm really trying to understand. That how can Tyson Fury be the lineal champion when he only beat Deontay Wilder? Deontay Wilder wasn't the best heavyweight. Anthony Joshua was the best heavyweight. Now it's Alexander Usyk. They got all the belts. What are we talking about here? They got all the belts. So how can Tyson Fury be the lineal? Oh, they just gave it to him because he retired and he was supposed to be lineal, but he retired. So that means he forfeited being lineal. Yeah, he forfeited being lineal. He don't supposed to be no lineal champion, bro. They just trying to just make Tyson Fury seem like, something more than what he is, bro. Fury was on his couch and now he got 100 million from ESPN and then 15 million from W. Come on, bro. Like, he came back and got PZ'd paid off the backs of the PBC and Top Rank and ESPN, right? But I thought the PBC that they don't work with ESPN and Top Rank. Shit, according to Earl Spence Jr., right when he was on the podium, we don't work together. Man, he on different sides of the street. Come on, man. Just stop it, man. Now, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave it right there, you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Comment on the video. Who on the PBC ever made 100 million? Floyd Mayweather. That's about it. But what people fail to realize, but what people fail to realize about Floyd Mayweather was built by Bob Arum. Facts. See, it's sad that Bob Arum, he really don't get his credit. Right? You feel what I'm saying? He really don't get his credit. Bob Arum built Pacquiao. Bob Arum built Oscar De La Hoya. Bob Arum built Mayweather. Yes, he built all of those fighters. They left. Yes, they eventually left, but they already had their name before they fucking left. They was already known to be the fighters who they was before they left. Right? So please stop. Please just get a man his credit. Now Al Heyman has never built up nobody to be as popular as Bob Arum. That's a fact. So let's just leave it there, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. This is Odie Loc Sports Info. Hit that like. Put me in the algorithm like these other guys. I'm gone, you guys.